Okay, we on there. Okay, I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes because I'm not going to do another cardio. I did a 40-minute cardio for you on the bed with 3-pound weights. And if you go to YouTube, that '06, please don't waste your time clicking on that because that's not a video. That's where the video got messed up. It double clicked when I touched it to end the 40-minute workout. I accidentally double clicked and canceled out the video. Not intentionally, but that's what just happened. So it got stolen away. So the enemy, some kind of way, got in the way and stole that. And I don't know what's the purpose of it, but I guess to help make me better and make you better and make you more hungry. But I'm gonna tell you what the cardio was about. Those 40-minute cardios. A 58-year-old man punching and kicking this bag for 40 minutes and taking only a water break and getting right back on the bag. It's also involved this seat doing 35 squats into this chair because we're doing half squat, we're doing one full squat, and if you're not used to doing squat, a lot of times it's easy to slip and fall backwards. Not forward, but backward. So the seat prevents that from happening. So when you go down, so you hit the seat, you come straight back up. You're doing half squats. Okay? So we put in 35 for those in section, not all at once, but we'll go right back on the bag and work the bag for 10 to 15 minutes. And then we came back and did 10. And what the cardio was about, the title of the cardio was 10 miles, just the age plus, which means that if at age 50 that is in some type of decent shape, that's already running 10 miles, then he should be able to do this cardio, not only do the cardio, but he will find out that he only can do about 5% of the cardio, which means that you need to switch to a different cardio for greater stamina. You need to switch. Same thing, UFC, MMA. If you cannot get on the bag and punch as half as long as I can, I just say half, or even 25%, 10%, 10%, let's go 10%. 10% of what you on the bag would be about 20 minutes, which means that you can go on the bag, you can punch and kick the bag, elbow, knee the bag, stop, grab some water, drink your water, jump right back on the bag, and go for 20 minutes non-stop. If you can't, then you need to up your game by getting on vitamins and protein powder. What I went on air saying, which I'm not being paid to say, the number one protein is herbal. There's a guy in Kentucky. He's a friend of mine. He's selling protein. He came on Facebook and everybody said, I ain't paying no $300 for this. I ain't paying no $300 and blah, 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 this. You take your silly self out there and pay $500-600 for a phone just to talk on it and mess around with it. But you won't pay $300 to improve your health. You won't pay $300 so you can share it with somebody else, because when you share it with somebody else, you get paid for it. But you don't have to order it for them. You just give them the paperwork, they fills it out and sends it out, and the product comes straight to their house. You don't have to carry it. Marty Eubank is his name. Marty Eubank. He's in Kentucky. He's a friend of mine. The protein powder that he offers is the best protein that ever was made. I used to use the product back in the day before they add more and did this to it. And almost every so many years, somebody else takes over the product because every health product dies down. Why? Because people more into junk than into taking care of their health. That's why a doctor makes so much money. That's why a nurse makes so much money. That's why the doors study open every single day for nurses. Why? People ain't gonna take care of their health, no matter what you tell them. They'll do it for a while, then they quit. They do it for a while, then they quit. So the product eventually dies, just like it right now. It's on the top of the line, but it's gonna die again, and somebody else gonna resurrect it again because it's the best health product that's on the line. Now, vitamin D is a necessity. A lot of people say, "Well, I don't believe," but I don't care if you don't believe it. I'm telling you what I know and what I live. I'm telling you that I was a cripple after operation, dragging my leg that couldn't practically walk. AMMATT-PREACH introduced me to a vitamin D, a glucose vitamin D. I was already taking vitamin D, but because I practically had no vitamin D in my leg, your sixth sense judge who need vitamin. Your mind needs vitamin D. Otherwise, you have Alzheimer's. Your heart needs vitamin D. Otherwise, when you go to running, you jump in the water shocks you, your heart stops. Pour vitamin D. Or you got too much grease running through your bloodline. You need B12. So all these things, dealing with me, listen to my cardio, study my cardio, you hear me say these things. You ain't gonna hear it nowhere else. Why? They don't care about your health, they care about your dollar. How much you gonna pay me for my cardio? Nothing. Do I want you or reaching out for you to pay for it? No. But it'd be nice if you made a donation to the corporation, King and Queen Corporation. It'd be nice. You can't remember the name? Just put it write the check in my name. Put me on Facebook. See, I got something to send you. I drop an address to you. But somebody has to put in back to their community. Somebody has to do it. So if there's somebody willing to do it and not charge a fee, and all you have to do is go to YouTube, then it should be somebody willing to send $5 or $10 to it. And now let me say it again. Marty Huber, Kentucky. Tell him I told you. Hit him up on Facebook. He's there. Tell him I told you to contact him. You don't have to go pay $300 for it. Ask him, how do I get some protein powder from you? He's going to start telling you about the whole plan. Tell him, stop. Hold it. I want this. I'll answer this question. How do I get some protein from you? That's what you want to do. And not only that, once you start on the protein, then you start on the vitamins. But it's the best and the healthiest protein of naturalness on the planet. I'm going to close here. You missed out on a 40-minute cardio that I was trying to give you freely once again. But MMA and UFC is equivalent to 10 to 15 miles. If you're a 10-mile jogger, this cardio will blow you away. You'll never do it. If you run 10 miles, you can do the cardio, but you're going to drag yourself out of the gym if you finish it. You're going to drag. I challenge the number one fighter on the planet, anywhere that think that there is, to do a 40-minute cardio, non-stop, drinking only water, holding no gloves, not the other crap they got on the hand, with 3-pound weights in their hand, punching it consistently, not punching, stop, punch, boom, 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 boom. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about on the bed, never coming off. Kick, bam, right back on, bam, bam, bam. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of cardio that I had tried to give you in 40 minutes. But there's others. Go through, scroll through, you'll find at least 5 or 6 more cardio that's similar to the one that I just tried to give you. You can't do it. I don't care how you are. I don't care how good a shape you're in. Not weighing on 3 pounds, but the other cardio, it's worse than this one. You know why? Because I'm also holding 5 pounds in my hand, working the bag, no breaks. And the cardio are 15 to 30 plus minutes. You're not gonna do it without years of practicing. Now, you come see me, I tell you how, I show you how. Would I show you free? No. I already gave you over $1 million worth of free cardios. And I'm going to give you over $1 billion before a year over. Now, you do what you want to do with that. But to get all of me, you're going to have to come see me. And yes, you're going to have to leave something because there's children everywhere. There's children that a word need to come out of my mouth, not what I got to say, but what God got to say to change somebody's child's life that's headed in the wrong direction. I am the one and only Matthew James Glasgow Sr., founder and organizer of Holy Take Karate and King and Queen Corporation. Number 3 fighter on the planet from the 60s to the 90s. Talk to you later. God bless you. You're going to try to do this without causing another problem.